just about to weigh in. I've gone.
Big thank you to Peter and Sally anyway for being the best at host today. Really nice to be made to feel welcome, and we certainly had that. Anyway,
Fantastic hosts, yeah. So weigh number 1 for Sam.
They're a bit bigger than the stamp that I see Andy catching, aren't they?
Yeah, 50 pound, 8 ounces.
£50 8 for weigh number 1.
They were averaging more than £2.5 a fish, weren't they?
A little bit bigger.
Yeah, I don't know which way here. Big could be closer than me first. Only 4 feet, yeah.
So not a lot expected out of this last net.
Last hour, that is.
He's got some silvers to go on top. The first weigh was 50 and this is the final weigh.
Cheers. $17.15.
Just wait for
68, 7, 69, 7.
confirmation.
Well done. 68, 7. Cheers. £50
$17.15.
Just wait for confirmation.
Yeah. 68. Just put it as a total. About £10 short.
£68. Is it 68 dead?
68.7.
68.7.
7. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Right, whilst the scales just start weighing in, there's about 3 or 4 anglers between Andy and Sam. So we'll just talk through. Sam, welcome in.
Yeah. Okay.
Sam, let's just have a quick talk through your match.
Yeah.
You felt you were up against it pretty much from the off, didn't you?
Yeah.
But not drawn the best straight, have you, mate?
No. Everyone said avoid 2, 4 and 6, and then I drew peg 4 and Andy started laughing at me. So,
in the best of...
he had a bit of a giggle though, so I think the writing was on the wall from the start. But it's been a close match. You know, I definitely could have done a few things differently and caught a few more fish, but I'm sure Andy could have done the same. But you know, it's been fairly close. I think he's got 75, 80 pounds. So
edges never really came into it today, did they?
There's too much water in at the moment. The edges are too deep. It's coming up 3.5 foot. I think.
And we were losing a few with the. You said there was like knots of roots.
Lots of roots and snags and stuff across. Probably lost 4 or 5 in there on the snags. But I think Andy's lost 7 or 8 in a row as well. So I think everyone's lost a few fish today. The fish want to spawn. Yeah. You know, they haven't had a spawn yet, so I think they're just swimming around being really moody, aren't they, at the moment?
Yeah.
So,
well, what was it, 68.7?
Yeah, 68.7.
68.7.
It's going to be closer than we think.
10 or 15 pound.
But it's been a good match. Hey, mate, listen, you've been a pleasure to film anyway.
Not a problem.
You've been a classic opponent and bringing your mate with you as well with some free ground bait. No, thanks a lot. And
not a problem.
We'll see you again in the future,
no
doubt,
so.
mate.
Yeah, hopefully next year we'll do one better and give Andy a lesson. But he hasn't lost a match yet in this tournament, has he? So
no, we were talking about this.
This will be his 3rd year if he keeps going through.
So get a bit annoying,
it gets boring, doesn't it?
No,
it's been a good match.
Definitely persistent.
He's the top 3 in the country, so you need a better peg than him just to give yourself a chance.
Peg advantage. I said definitely. I need a peg advantage over most people, didn't I?
Most,
it does exist. Peg advantage.
Yeah, definitely does.
Are you going to come round and we'll let you finish packing up? Are you going to come round and see what Andy's weighed?
Yeah, I'll come round now.
Yeah, we'll do a final.
So we'll just have a we'll have a little look at the fishery. Sam's on the front straight here, pegs 1 to 6 or 7, and then the other anglers are just weighing in. I think there's 2 or 3 more to go between us and Andy, so we'll try and grab Andy before we have his weigh in. That's a hard match made to look easy. I think it was definitely a hard match, and well, he's just been persistent, hasn't he? Figuring it out and catching those extra fish that count. So we're going to have a chat with Andy first, Steve, just to get him to talk through his match before we get to the weigh-in.
We're getting Andy to talk, are we?
Yeah. Andy, we'll come and grab a quick word with you before the scales come round. I can let you know that Sam's weighed 68.14
68.7.
68.7, sorry. 68.7, yes. Did you
You're
just...
running up to 75.
Yes,
I don't think
closer
you
than we
got a load
thought.
more than that, do you?
I've clicked 89, didn't I? But I think I got less than that.
There you go.
Yeah, so
So we're
clicked
going to find
89.
out how honest Andy is. That's the first thing we're all going to find out today, haven't we? Hey, listen, none of us know, so why should he know? We've been watching you all day. You know, it's not like you're sneaking him in without us seeing, are you?
You caught mainly over today, haven't you? Edges hasn't really been a huge part of it, has it?
Not really. No, the trouble with these edges are really deep.
That's what Sam
So
was
you've been
saying.
feeding and they come in, but they're not going down.
Yeah. And then when you started off over to that left-hand side, I think you found looked like 7 in a row, didn't you? And you could see the frustration building. Re-plumbed up right at that reed tuft, and it was like 3 on the bounce.
It was that much shallower,
Yeah.
so it's just a little bit better.
Yeah.
But it just hurt my arm a little bit more.
Yeah, you was fishing a long old way out. When you're 17 plus metres there, weren't you, with the extensions and everything? Yeah, we felt for you.
If it was about effort put in today,
Yeah,
Sam was the first to admit, like, if it's about effort put in, the bloke deserves it.
Yeah,
you deserve it. You bent your back without a shadow of a doubt. You
Yeah.
made me tired just watching you, to be honest with you, like, but
Yeah, it was a game changer when you hit that right depth though, wasn't it? And then other than that, you did rob a few from your edges, didn't you? And I think you pitched a couple shallow as well, didn't you? But
one or two, yeah.
Yeah.
They were coming to the feed and having a look rather than going down.
Yeah, definitely up in the water. They've been showing themselves all day, haven't they? Right, well, we're not long with the scales. 2 other anglers to weigh in before Andy gets here. So
we'll be eating KFC before you know it.
we'll have a little look from his peg, shall we? And he's just down to his left margin there. And then, he started off fishing over to that, more or less straight towards the tree, but then I think he moved to that mud line, sort of just out here somewhere, just moved to that right, that just depth change made all the difference, and he went from foul looking fish through to getting them. So, just got a couple more to weigh in. Some have tipped back, some have packed up and left. One more and then we'll be with Andy. Oh, there is 2 more to weigh in. Walk past somebody. And then we'll know what Andy's got. Whilst we're waiting for the scales, tell us something interesting.
Down for 90 and a no show on 91.
Yeah,
How about that?
Yeah. You need about 12 nets.
Tell us something interesting whilst we're waiting for the scales.
Something interesting.
Yep.
Steve was telling us how he's
Well, next week we're going to be going up to North Yorkshire to have a go at Craig and Sean.
Tomorrow. Are you anywhere tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, good point. Yeah. Good job, Sam's on board, isn't he? Yeah. Tomorrow we're going to Puddle Duck Farm. We're right next to the M25 tomorrow.
Nice.
So here in White Noy, the E defenders, we're up there. We're watching Jack Gill against Alex Reynolds, Browning there.
Browning versus Peg 21, is it? Yeah.
You what?
I think Jack's sponsor is Peg 21 baits, isn't it?
Peg 21.
Peg 1, isn't it?
Oh, is it Peg 1? Sorry if I got that wrong.
That'll be similar to this, I mean, it's a snake lake, isn't it? So lots of long
It's a snake lake to end all snake lakes. It's like intertwined. There's 100 pegs in about 10-yard spread, I think, from looking at the map. They've squeezed as 100 pegs out of a smaller space as possible.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing that. Someone was saying that's one of the oldest snake lakes in the country. Is that right? I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you which one will be the oldest. Round my way, Hayford will be about the oldest, won't it? That'll be one of the originals.
Yeah.
What's his name? Who's dug that from Daventry?
Right, Andy's next up to weigh in.
Silverlock, wasn't it?
Andy's next up to weigh in. So not got long to wait.
Writing looks like it's on the wall, and Andy's going to extend his run of unbeaten Super.
Never been beaten in the Super Cup qualifiers.
It's been like it all day, to be fair.
Anyone else would have had about £300 out of this peg.
Here we go.
A lot of people were saying at the start, well, he ain't that good, but he don't half know how to draw. Consistently.
Right, here we go. Way number 1 for Andy.
It's better to be lucky than
I'm sure that was a skimmer jumped out of this net.
Yeah, old eagle eye, you caught a fish escaping, didn't you?
So this is just silvers only.
And 30 yards where it's on it.
212 silvers.
£2.12.
So how does a silverfish match? Does everybody just fish for carp, but you have a separate way for silverfish, and it's just a separate you can go for or not?
Yeah, like he does, because he's not capable of catching carp. He just goes off the silver.
Yes, we are live, yes. As you're taking the mick out your mate, and his little girls are watching, so keep it clean. Sam's girls.
No, Matt's little girl.
Oh, was it? Sorry, Matt's girls, sorry, yes.
Was that your little daughter you took to life taking?
Yeah, that one.
Keep it clean.
You're trying to figure out how I know that, aren't you? No. Little blonde one.
First wave for Andy Powell.
Michaela? Is it your mother-in-law? Michaela?
Come back for me.
No, mother-in-law.
They won't sit still.
Have you got anyone with you?
28.15.
28.15. £2 of silvers to go on top.
Would you bet against his clicking, really? He ought to know what he's on about, and do you know what I mean?
Well, it says he's got 89.
You don't get
Well,
to...
it says he's clicked 89, but he thinks he's over clicked. So
said 80.
So we're at £30.
So he's got 15.
Yep.
Now.
He's on target. If he's got 3 nets the same, he's bang on. And I wouldn't expect.
Only got this net.
No, he has done it, but it's as we said, £75.
He said 80, £80, no?
Hey?
51 on that.
Yeah.
So it's 80.
£80, yeah, and £82, yeah. So Sam's kicking himself all the way up the motorway, isn't he? He's going.
When we're going up the motorway tonight, you're going to have a few of these.
51.5.
51.5. So we know it's over 80. We just wait for that confirmation.
About £82, isn't it?
Cheers, buddy. Thank you.
Well done, Andy.
Well done, spot on. We haven't finished yet.
No, we're not interested in that, are we, Sam?
Well done, mate. Well done.
Right, where's the handshake? Hey, well done, lads. Yeah, well done, both of you.
We've all enjoyed watching it.
That was not an easy match,
had
was it?
We've enjoyed it. The spectators enjoyed it. Yeah. Sam's going to beat it.
80.
When you smiled at me when I drew peg 4, you knew that that's
He cackled.
Yeah, he did. No, it's been much closer than I thought, which is nice. You know, never felt like I was out of it. You know, an hour to go, you just needed a little run of fish, but it just didn't come.
It was bloody close, weren't it? Half hour to go.
It's that little run that you had at the end.
It went from a non-contest with half hour to go.
Just waiting for final just waiting for final confirmation of the weight. £83 exactly. There you go. So that's £83 exactly, which we will check on the live feed who's won the census keep net and the clickers.
And
all right.
ground bait. Oh no, that's for
the ground bait is the 1700 subscriber who's obviously we're 1701, so somebody's won it. Hopefully they've screenshotted it. But we'll be back live again tomorrow, guys. Thank you very much for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Big thank you to Matt for coming along again.
Thank you very much, guys. Cheers.
Peter and Sally.
Comes off when you like.